Alright, welcome back to Raid Mode. I keep thinking that song is going to turn into like the Halo 3 menu music. But anyway, we're going to be playing one of my least favorite levels now, Terra Grigia 1. This, I think, was the level that took me the longest to beat. I had to keep over-leveling myself to actually finally beat this level. So get rid of this guy, and we're going to want that sniper rifle. Where'd that go? I was using it as Chris. There it is. Alright. So, let us continue through our raid mode journey and jump into Terra Grigia 1. Yeah, this level took me a really long time. It's just, all the enemies are pretty high level.
Oh, I'm getting chills.
So am I, Jessica. After replaying this story, I completely forgot about Jessica as a character. I forgot how unbelievably horny she is. She's like incredibly horny for Chris the entire game. I forget who has the I think Chris has the line where he's talking about thermal underwear. That was always a good line. I liked that one. But yeah, Jessica is a very, very horny character. And she's a character that I said this before, but her and Raymond, they set both of them up to kind of come back in future games to be something, but I guess not really. Because at the end of the game they were working for Tricell, which I guess there's really no good reason that we'll ever have to hear from them again after Resident Evil 5. These guys suck so much. So yeah, all the hunters are really high-leveled. They, you know, they're some more annoying enemies in the game. They are very, they're very jumpy. They like to jump right out of the way of your sniper rifle, which I guess is smart enemy design, but bad when you're playing.
I could get used to that.
Also, what a design. Just one of her legs is just like, nah. Like, one of her ass cheeks is just hanging out. What a design. Truly incredible. Yeah, this is probably, honestly, if I were to go to re.net and check out which character I've played as the most, it's probably this specific costume for Jessica, because she has Machine Gun Mastery 3 and Rifle Mastery 3, both of which fucking rule. She's really good with both of them, and it's very, very useful. Have I really not gotten it yet? Oh, no, it's just, that's annoying. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know why certain characters don't show, like, the amount of enemies that you have killed or have to kill. So I don't know what that's about. Sometimes it lets you know, sometimes it doesn't.
Move in! Come here. Hold up!
But yeah, like Tricell, I don't really see there being any reason to ever revisit them after Wesker died. And I know that there's a, like, Wesker's report type thing in this game for Jessica, where she's talking to Excella, which I think is interesting. I really love how, like, Resident Evil 4, this game, 5, and then Revelations 2 all make, like, one big story. I love that. You can basically play those as like, one experience, and I think it would be, quite fun. It's probably my favorite era of Resident Evil. You know, I love all the games equally. I don't think there's, at least in terms of the main series, there's really no Resident Evil games that I would say, wow, that really is not good. You know, even 6, I really genuinely like a lot of things in that. This is also one of the few levels where I think the music is actually, like, it gets you hype and is appropriate for this type of a game mode. What is that in the corner there? That's an herb. I'll go grab that. Yeah, this is one of those tricky levels where you gotta really remember where everything is and how to, like, activate specific enemies. I don't remember. I feel like the sniper rifle does not have piercing power for some reason. And that doesn't make any sense. I'm all horned up. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of these, like, Jessica gets this and Chris gets a costume just like this. I'm not a fan of the, like, flotation device costumes. Those aren't my favorites. This costume I would like a lot better if it didn't have the weird flotation device at the back of her neck. Same with Chris's suit. Although I do like seeing other versions of, like, what the BSAA wear. It's like having, like, those old Batman action figures where it's like, oh, it's Arctic Batman. There's Arctic Chris in this game, which I quite enjoy. You get over here, I want to hit you too. Her melee is not very good, but melee, I think hunters are pretty good when it comes to melee. Not this guy, because he's got a shield, but... Good here. I keep going to hold down a button to run. Wait, isn't there a guy here? Yeah, I keep going to hold down a button to run, but that is not something you need to do in this. Tell me nothing is going to be in any of these. Frame rate is going wonky in this one. Yeah, I mean, this just... I don't really know, because the hunters aren't that bad in this. But this level just took me forever on Trench. And on Abyss, honestly, it wasn't that bad. So I don't know, it's just the Trench version specifically was, like, really troublesome. Good lord, no. A good time to hit the hunters, actually, is when they're jumping at you in midair. Because they do that thing where they spin around. And then you can, just punch them. Or kick, I guess, in Jessica's case. Is there an herb down there? Nope. This isn't a terrible level to bring a shotgun in, even if you're not, you know, proficient in them, which Jessica is not. Magnum ammo. I haven't shot my Magnum yet. I don't know if I will even. Is this the area? No, I think that's the other Terra Grigia level. I also thought that was a pretty cool little touch in Revelations 2 that they made Natalia like her parents died in Terra Grigia. I just think that was cool. Nice little story connections in all 4 of those games. Like the fact that I still think one of the best twists in any Resident Evil game, the one that I truly did not see coming, was Alex Wesker in Revelations 2, because that was a thing that they set up in a DLC in Resident Evil 5 that I genuinely never thought that they were ever going to do anything with. I thought it was just going to be one of those weird little mysteries that, you know, would never ever get acknowledged. Oh no, that is this level. So when they actually did something with Alex Wesker, I think that was really, really cool and very satisfying as a fan. That guy didn't take any damage there. Also, it's so great to see, like, an actual good hunter design in, like, Resident Evil 3 Remake, because I don't know, I just never liked the way they looked in this game. I think they're too cartoony. They look too glossy, which I really don't like. I mean, Capcom, if they wanted to, I don't know, patch this game somehow to put the versions from the 3 Remake in, that would be pretty cool. Absolute psycho. Jessica's not a character I would, I don't think I would really want to hang out with her. She seems like Bit of a weirdo. And this part is like a complete nightmare. Just that. Oh my god, that third guy came out of nowhere. I should do a level, I don't know why I haven't done that yet. I should do a level where I use the gyro controls. That would be fun. I don't know if it would be fun, but it would be interesting. Because they don't, you know, they don't work quite as good as the Resident Evil, like, 4 Wii version, but it is still fairly accurate and not too bad to play. How did you not get hit by that? Oh, that was weird. I don't like that at all. I guess if they're jumping, they don't get hit by it, because 2 of those guys just avoided that grenade. Ooh. Fart out of here, dude. Yeah, I mean, this part goes on for forever. I mean, if you were to see, if the game, for whatever reason, you know, didn't take away my ability to see how many enemies are left, there's, like, I think 86 in this level, which is insanity. It's Crash Twin Sanity. Okay, he went behind me. Sure wish this weapon reloaded faster. Yeah, this is also a good idea. I don't know why I don't do this more often, but if you go down here, you know, you have to... Okay. Very nice, thank you. I was going to say you have to wait for them to come to you, so there's no way they can get the drop on you. But that guy literally just did. Very nice, thank you. What am I doing? Why am I reloading this? Out of all the guns that I could be using. Oh. I was hoping not to see any more of you guys. There's no hunting. But this is not going to be a good rank. I'm taking way too much damage. Although I forget, I feel like damage doesn't actually play a role in your rank. Because I've taken, like, wild damage in some levels and gotten S ranks. I think it's mainly time. I feel like accuracy might play a bigger part than damage, but I don't know for sure. Don't quote me on that. And there's not a lot of information on raid mode on the internet. Like, if you were to look up, like, S rank requirements, you'll get a bunch of different forums telling you completely different things. So it's not very easy to, you know, figure out exactly what the hell's going on. No, the level's not over yet. This is, it's an annoying level to die right at the end at, too, which I have had happen. One of the first attempts I did at this level, I died right at the end, right at the heliport here. And that is, not fun. These guys, though, the wall blisters have never killed me in this level. This is not a level where the wall blisters can get me. Wall blister? It's disgusting that I can remember where these enemies are coming from. But, like, important information, no, I just can't retain that. No thanks. Important people's birthdays in my life? Nah. But the hunter spawns in Terra Grigia 1? Yeah, I know what's up.
I could get used to that.
Man, that backdrop just looks like a Godzilla backdrop. It's just like cardboard, or it's painted on the studio wall.
Look at me. I'm covered in sweat.
Yeah, that was not a good rank. And see, look how horny she is. I mean, an A rank isn't a terrible rank. It's just not. It's not good. Infighter. I forget what that does. I think that's like the distance away from the enemy. Like, you do more damage, I think. Even though Infighter doesn't make sense. it makes it sound like it would aggro the enemies against each other, but I don't think that's actually what it is. Alright, well that is it for Terra Grigia 1 and for this video of raid mode. In the next video, we will go to another pretty fun level. Not that this one, it's a fine level once you actually beat it, but I have very bad memories of this level. So I will see you next time.